Quentin Tarantino. Quentin Tarantino, one of the most up-and-coming directors, producers, actors, screenwriters that's come into the 90s with such movies as Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, 2000s, Kill Bill.
Well, Terry Gilliam definitely has a vision. No 2, 3, 4 ways about it. So we were at Sundance, and it was like a lunch going on at the picnic tables there, and everyone else FO'd. And it was just me and him talking, which was a thrill. And I go, look, you have a very specific vision in your movies, and it's right there on the screen. How do you do that? How do you get that vision that's in your head? How do you get it on the screen? And he said, well, Quentin, you have to understand, as a director, you don't have to do that. Your job is to hire talented people who can do that. You hire a cinematographer who can get the kind of quality that you want. You don't have to be able to know how to take the lights and move them around to create an effect. You hire a talented costume designer who can give the colors that you need and the flamboyance or not that you want. You hire a production designer who can do that. Your job is explaining your vision. Your job is articulating to them what you want on the screen. And then all of a sudden, the whole mystical, shamanistic thing that I thought directing was just went boop, and I realized I could do that. That it wasn't this Merlin-like magic kit that I needed to know the right spell in order to conjure.
Other productions he has done. Django Unchained is one of his newest ones.
But anyway, now I understand you talked to Sidney Poitier at some point.
Yeah, yes,
this?
I did. Yeah. Uh-huh.
And what advice did he give you about this?
Well, I got to say, after I got through writing the script, I mean, he's kind of like a father figure to me. He's been very, very sweet to me. Mm-hmm. And I went out to dinner with him. I had just finished writing the script, and aside from just who he is, and he's a lovely elder statesman. Mm-hmm. Like I said, he has this kind of father figure character to me. He also, directed the first straight up black Western in Buck and the Preacher. Mm-hmm. Mm. And so I was describing the film to him, and I had a lot of trepidation, not about making the movie, but about getting like 100 black folks as extras and dressing them up as slaves, and planting cotton fields and sticking them in the hot sun planting cotton, putting those chains on them and walking them up and down through the mud of Greenville like you see in the film. Mm-hmm. I mean, it just it was personally painful, the idea of actually asking black folks to do that. Mm-hmm. I know why I'm doing it, but I was I had trepidation. Yeah. And
but if you were black, do you think you would have being a white man, or is that why?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no. Actually, I think being a human. All right, just asking them to do. Being a white dude didn't help any matters. All right, didn't make it better. All right, but I thought that could be too painful.
Yeah.
And so I was toying with the idea of maybe doing some of those scenes in another country. Like maybe, it'd be supposed to be Mississippi, but it would take place like in the West Indies. Mm-hmm. That's where we'd shoot it, right. or build a plantation in Brazil and have it be Brazilians in the back. Because it's just, even though they had slavery there's just a once removed quality, because you're not dealing with Americans about America. And he just told me to man up.
He told you to Sidney Poitier told you to man up?
Told me to man up because, it sounds like you're just afraid of your own movie, and you can't make your movie if you're afraid of it.
Yeah.
It's like everyone knows what time it is. He was in a movie called Band of Angels where he played a slave with Clark Gable and Yvonne DiCarlo, and that's after Gone with the Wind. It's one of the biggest slave movies made in Hollywood. Yeah. And he goes, everyone knows what you're doing. We're all professionals. Everyone's there. And by the way, if you're going to be shooting in Louisiana, there's a lot of poor motherfuckers there, man. They need that money. So they need that time, and they need to be able to tell the story of their own history.
So you hired locals.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
To play the role of slaves.
Yeah.
So that makes you a modern day slave master.
No.
Oh, okay, I'm joking. Now,